where the sciatic nerve travels, sometimes alongside, sometimes even through this delicate muscle of the piriformis. Deep breaths now. Stay with the posture. Every time the mind goes walkabout, bring it back. And again, surf that inhalation into the body. Ride the breath throughout its corridors and chambers. Every breath counts. Those of you who find the pigeon pose too challenging, you can simply adopt the pretzel pose, where the right foot is behind the left knee, right hand threaded in between the legs to meet the left hand at the front of the left shin. Sometimes you may wish to raise the level of the head in this position. Just taking a few more breaths here. And these last few breaths, the icing on the cake. Not uncommon to experience a feeling of being deeply challenged in this posture. Do feel free to come out when you need to. Slowly lifting up onto the hands. When you're ready to come out, turn the left toes under. And slowly elevate yourself once more up into a very relaxed and passive downward facing dog pose. Good. Release that head, let it hang down off the end of the neck like a ripe fruit. Good. Any little movements that you feel drawn toward, allow them to happen before coming into the opposite side, remembering to dorsiflex the left foot, just a little knee protection as you come in. Lifting the chest, and then when you're ready, fold forward, bending the elbows either to the floor or on a bolster, whatever feels right for you. If you'd like to stay a little longer in the swan pose, feel free to stay there and breathe, letting the shoulder blades release down the back and come down when it feels right for you. Now listen to your body. Listen to the inner teacher. Again, feeling this deep stretch into the piriformis, despite being in a relaxed state. And feel also the stimulation of the connective tissue all around the region of the left hip. Breath by breath, drop deeper into the pose. Surrender and feel layer by layer, breath by breath, practice by practice. Feel the gentle and safe progress. And those of you in pretzel pose, making sure that we not only support the head where necessary, but making sure also that we're releasing the tailbone down as is possible. Last few breaths here. Really feed these breaths. Just lift up the energy of the breath for these last 2 or 3 breaths now. Really finishing on a high note in this posture. Another key asana in this yin practice. Good. And then preparing to slowly bring yourself up and out of the pose. Coming up onto the hands, turning the right toes under. And once again, a very gentle elevation up into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, a downward facing dog pose. You can inject a little energy into the arms and legs if you like, if that feels appropriate. Otherwise, just hang out here for a breath or two. And just feeling the residual effect of the last posture being released from the legs. Slowly come